everyone, Miranda with Media Glitch here. I'm hosting this segment, but we've actually got a guest reviewer today. This is Dylan here, say hi.
Hello.
And what game are we reviewing today?
We're reviewing a really strange game today. We're reviewing Getting Over It.
Nice.
Bennett Foddy.
Bennett Foddy. Now they made Clop.
Quap.
Oh,
so this is by a developer from way back in the day. On the internet, there was this really odd Flash game called Quap, in which you are a runner, a sprinter, who has a simple goal, just to run 100 meters. And each of the letters, Q, W, O, and P, correspond to...
Sort of correspond to
the muscle groups on his legs. So, like, you press Q and, like, he, like, lifts up his quad muscle, and then the whole goal. It was
called Convolution, the game.
Yeah. Think of it in the vein of, like, Surgeon Simulator or... any of those games that just have totally obtuse controls. Well, this guy, seemingly out of nowhere, through Humble Bundle, which is a website for charity, put out this new game called Getting Over It.
Now, before we jump into that, I will remind you guys at this point, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, because this is about to get pretty interesting. And you'll want to definitely follow us. If you ring the bell, you'll be notified when those game reviews come out. And then we're also on Twitch. I don't know if this game's on Twitch, but we'll see. So, with that, what's Getting Over It?
So, just like, any other strange game, you start out as a man in a pot. So what you can see here is that you are a hiker. And the goal of this game is essentially to get over the obstacles that are in front of you, ultimately reaching the top of the mountain. Now, the developer of this game has not made this easy. All you have with you is your pot full of water, your shirtless self, and this hammer.
Pot full of water.
Yeah, it's a pot full of water, oddly, and so I guess to cool you off, maybe.
It's a lot of work. It keeps you hydrated.
It's stressful, yeah. So what you do is the only controls in this game is actually your mouse, and as you kind of move your mouse around, you're swinging that hammer, and as it lands on objects, it creates like this new pivot point. And so everything just seems totally off. Once your hammer lands, you gotta kind of like yank on the mouse to lift yourself up and hoist yourself into the air. And it just gets totally wild and crazy. Now, one thing that's cool about this is that it actually kind of has a story that goes along with it. The developer of the game will pop in from time to time as the narrator and kind of just poke fun at you for how bad you are at the game or
how you can't complete just such a simple task.
Just a simple task. All he's asked you to do is hike the mountain, and you seemingly just can't do it. This game is incredibly hard. It may seem easy from the footage, but I spent hours on this game, and sometimes you'll get up to a certain point and just totally fall. But this guy is above and beyond ridiculous. He'll come in, and at first you're like, all right, I kind of like this guy. He's got a soothing voice, and he's nice to you at first. But then when things like this happen, he comes in, and he just tears you down. And there's me getting just... Pot? Yeah, while I'm in a pot. So...
But why are you in a pot?
Why am I... I don't know.
You're going to have to ask Bennett.
Yeah, you'll have to ask Bennett, honestly, because he's just a creator of bizarre games. So there's no rhyme or reason as to why the dude's in a pot. It's just sort of the flavor of the game.
It's like art house film meets Insanity Project.
Yeah, essentially. It's really strange. So the game itself is not very long. Depending on how good you are, I suppose, you can get through the game probably in about half an hour. But for me, I played it for 4 or 5 hours, and just constantly I would come across an object, fall all the way back down to the beginning, and he would play me like a sad song or come in and say, well, that's too bad, And so...
So you really hate Bennett by the end of 4 hours.
Yes, I absolutely hate him. And he loves the fact that you hate him. He said specifically in the trailer of this game, he made this game to hurt people. So I'm not sure what he meant by that. But
Cry for help. Cry for help.
Exactly. So one thing that's particularly interesting is as you sort of climb up the mountain, the environment just gets really bizarre and strange.
Whoa.
I got to this one point in the game where like this whole thing was just a cobbled together mesh of just weird and bizarre objects, and you see me struggling just to do like this basic thing. I'm floating on some cardboard boxes. You just saw like a children's slide off to the side.
Yeah.
So it's really weird. Just gonna leave it at that.
Gravity doesn't seem to work normal.
No, it doesn't. Only for yourself and not to your advantage. So
Anyway, you're really strong though.
this guy is incredibly strong. He's got so much stamina. He can just go for hours.
It's that water.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thirsty. Just
Oh, sad. Oh, you're on the
climb
beach
back down
now.
in your pot and get a sip of water. A little bit of sweat involved, but it's
This
all
game
right.
is so weird.
But that's pretty much it for this game. It's pretty basic. I don't know what the run price is for it on Steam. I got it through the charity website Humble Bundle, through a bundle that I purchased and picked up along the way.
Never heard
Which
of
is a good way to get a lot of games. Shut up, Joel.
Yeah. But it should be releasing on Steam shortly. Not sure on the exact date. I just know it was early December. And I think it's under $10. So it's totally worth it just for some good fun and laughs.
Or get it for someone you hate.
Exactly.
Let Bennett just make their Christmas.
So that's all I got for you guys today. I'll let Miranda roll us out of here.
Awesome. Well, let me know if you have played the game or got it through Humble Bundle, or maybe it's already released now. I'd be curious to see what your thoughts are on it. Definitely leave a comment down below, and if you particularly like this game or have played Quap. And yeah,
That was the one with the unicorn.
that's right. I
It's
keep
very
confusing
similar.
it. So anyway, on that note, way to turn off your phone, Joel.
Sorry.
Thank you so much for your time, guys. We'll see you next time.
See ya.